Day 2 of caravan morning.
Today again started briskly with no prepared breaking of fast by Mr Firewhisk, which makes me question what need for a chef who wilts not cook is. Arguments began again with Mr Asaurus and Mr Firewhisk creating much hubbub around a child will's role in the caravan. This seemed to pass, but not without problem, with Firewhisk drawing and knocking his bow toward the child. We seem to have settled into an uneasy agreement of sorts, with will to assist with the breaking of fast in the mornings. Elora then came forth and warned us that she had located a bandit camp off to the side of the journey, and we agreed to make haste forward to the camp before engaging. Off we head.
Day 2 of caravan midday.
We have arrived at the camp and much has begun. On our way in we spotted the sloop to carry us over the blue, and a pretty sight she was. I found much has been amiss since my separation from the waters. I quickly attempted to make fast friends with the swabs and crew of the ship, managing to secure myself a rationing of rum from a steadfast fellow named Two Eyes. It seems Mr Asaurus and Elora had become close friends. Mr Tabier, Emas, I finally remembered to ask his surname, has found us employed to clear out the bandit rabble. I said I would not trust my back with Mr Firewhisk to cover it, so plan not to go, but I believe I will head down to see how they fare before they head out.
Day 2 of caravan extra note.
I fear I may have made a significant blunder resulting in Mr Tabier's capture. I saw that Firewhisk was not going, so decided to follow discreetly the party of Miss Elora, Mr Asaurus, Mr Tabier and Mr West, both to provide support if it was required and to learn, from a hidden vantage, the temperament and intentions of my new travel fellows. I followed them outwards as they ventured. I managed to move up within pistol shot range to catch Emas's plan of luring them back in towards Mr Asaurus so he could take them in ambush. I followed Emas up as he approached the camp, but whoa, he was caught out in his deception and they drew on him. I, in a fit of panic, decided to blast the trees, akin to firing a broadside or a ship, to try convince the vagabonds they were surrounded, but they, quite rightly in hindsight, thought they had been besieged instead and sprung in action. They surrounded and tied up Emas, and I had to flee, beset upon by the camp's dogs, followed by some of their soldiers. I barely made it back to Mr Asaurus and Miss Elora before we were set upon, and we fought steadfastly against everything that burst through the brush. We are breaking to catch our breath, and I thought to put this down. We will reconvene as a group shortly to decide our next course of action to get Emas out.